I'm the CEO of 4Moms, and we're here to talk about the Origami, which is the world's first power folding stroller. The reason that power folding matters is that with power folding, for the very first time, you can take a stroller that is fully sized and fully featured when it's open and get it to close down into an ultra small and ultra compact footprint. Manual strollers, which is how all strollers have been designed in the past, have to be reasonably easy for the consumer to use. So they wind up being linked together, and as a result, they don't get very compact. When we thought about designing our stroller, we took that entire paradigm and we turned it on its ear. And we said, let's come up with a way to make a stroller get incredibly compact when it folds. Once we did that, what we had was a process that was actually quite complicated. And we said, now, how can we make it easy? And we do that by adding the electronics and the motors. So with the Origami, for the very first time, moms and dads get the best of both worlds. They get a stroller that gets super small and compact and still is easy to use. But the point is that if you look at the stroller from the side, almost the entire height of the stroller is fitting inside the rear wheel. And you can't get any smaller than that. You can't actually compact the rear wheel down at all. So this folded compacted size is ultra efficient. In fact, the Origami is the only stroller that's going to reduce both in height and in width and in length. Most strollers can only get 2 of those, and the Origami actually gets all 3. So Henry, why don't you get it open? So again, there's a 3 count, and then he pushes go, and the stroller opens itself. What's interesting is that when we went out and talked to consumers, what we expected them to say was that their biggest issue and concern was going to be that of safety. What we were surprised to hear is that their biggest issue was around batteries. Now, I don't want to mislead you for a moment. Safety is of paramount importance, and something that we here at 4Moms take incredibly seriously. But this idea of how to deal with the batteries is a very big issue of concerns for moms. So it became a big issue of concern of ours as well. So what we've done with the Origami is we've built power generators into the 2 rear wheels. So as you push the stroller, it actually generates power and charges itself. In fact, once you open it, when you walk 300 feet with the stroller, it's generated enough power to completely recharge the onboard batteries. That power generating system is so efficient, we're able to do lots of other great and exciting things. So what you can see here is on the front legs, we have these daytime running lights. Volvo pioneered daytime running lights in automobiles back in the 1980s. We're the first company bringing that same technology into the stroller space. In low light conditions, there are actually lights that come on the underside of the stroller that light your pathway. So if you're walking down a sidewalk, they may have broken cracks, or through a parking lot, you can actually see where you're going. You can even charge your cell phone with the Origami, a feature that we think will be particularly powerful in the urban market, where you're not in and out of the car on a daily basis. Plug your cell phone right into the LCD interface at the top, charge your cell phone as you're around. Hitting on a few of the high points, Henry's already demonstrated the luggage-style fold wheels on the front. We've integrated 4 cup holders, 2 for the child, 2 for mom and dad. The LCD interface actually shows the speedometer, how far you're walking. It shows you what the temperature is, lets you know if a child is seen as being in the seat, and gives you your battery level. From a safety standpoint, of course, there's a sensor on the stroller so it can tell when a child's in a seat and it won't fold. Our storage solution, which for the purposes of today we're not demonstrating with an on the stroller, but it actually does fold there, is very easily removable, and it is large and we think quite stylish. Many high-end strollers, in the desire to maximize the aesthetic, make sacrifices in terms of storage, which is a huge problem for moms and dads. The storage comes on and off easily, the hooks fold out of the way, there's a cinch that kind of brings the whole thing closed, and in production just a nice little carry strap that makes it easy to move around.
Check out all my latest news and reviews on my new blog, ratedbymom.com.